A series of attacks against the Taliban have been taking place in Afghanistan, resulting in the deaths of Taliban members as well as civilians. Meanwhile, Afghans continue to seek asylum outside the country. Among the lucky ones, the girls' national soccer team have won asylum in Portugal. Our Kim Yeon-seung reports.
Attackers opened fire on Taliban vehicles on Wednesday and killed at least 5 people, according to witnesses. Of the 5 casualties, at least 3 were civilians.
It was around 11 a.m. in the morning when 2 explosions happened. I believe it caused injuries to 3 people. They were all wounded, and to some extent, our house was also damaged.
At a local gas station in the provincial capital of Jalalabad, men fired on a Taliban vehicle, killing 2 Taliban fighters, 1 gas attendant, and a child. In another separate attack not too far away, the attackers bombed another Taliban vehicle and killed another child, while wounding Taliban fighters and a person nearby. No one has stepped forward to claim responsibility for these attacks, but the Islamic State group, longtime rivals of the Taliban, orchestrated similar attacks in Jalalabad last week that killed 8. The hostile nature of the Taliban-governed country has had people running from Afghanistan, but only a few have been lucky to escape. Recently, a girls' soccer team was reported to have been successful in their efforts to evacuate the country. The Associated Press reported Wednesday that a total of 80 people made up of members of the girls' national soccer team, all aged between the ages of 14 to 16, and their families were flown out of the country on a charter flight that landed in Lisbon, Portugal last Sunday. The girls and their families had been living in fear after the Taliban takeover, not just because of the restrictions placed on the girls' futures, but also because they've been advocates for the active participation of females in the community. The rescue mission, which went by the name Operation Soccer Balls, was coordinated by an international coalition of former U.S. military and intelligence officials and humanitarian groups.
They're extremely thankful. They don't know what to say. Again, they can't even fathom that they're out of Afghanistan. They're still in a state of shock and can't believe it.
Meanwhile, former Afghan President Hamid Karzai said in an exclusive interview with Iran's Tasnim news agency that the Taliban should create a more inclusive government willing to serve the people. Kim Yeon-seung, Arirang News.